It's been almost 2 years to the day since the Charlotte Hornets were last in Toronto. Last time they came here, it was 2019-2020, the season that the NBA suspended operations. It was February 28th, 2020 that the Hornets last played in Toronto, and, that was the last home game in Toronto before the NBA did indeed suspend operations for that season. And, 2 years later, almost 2 years later, here we are, and the Hornets, completely different roster, at least by a stretch. Same with the Raptors. They don't have Kyle Lowry anymore. They're not the contenders they were. They're not the repeating champs anymore. But still, wow. Crazy how it's almost come, I don't know if it's come full circle, but almost 2 years later, the Hornets are back in town. Blazers, Raptors, not very competitive. In fact, Blazers were in the front seat the entire time. Their biggest lead, 34. Raps' biggest lead? 0. Raps never led. Yeah, true story. And ultimately, Toronto fell. The Trailblazers won 114-105. If we take a look at the call review, odds makers, well, they were favoring the Raptors to win this one. And I favored them to win the spread, and they did. I said go over the over-under of 214, they did. But I was wrong about the money line. So as a result, I'm now 68-63 with my picks. Tonight, the Raps take on the Charlotte Hornets, and that's also the last team to play in Toronto before the NBA suspended operations in 2019 and 2020. You remember that? Almost 2 years ago. Anyway, if we take a look at the odds for that one, odds makers are favoring the Raps at 2.5 points, and the over-under has been set at 221.5. I'm going to go with the Raps because they usually bounce back from losses, and, the game against the Blazers, pretty ugly loss. I'm also going to go under 221.5 since the total has gone under in 19 of the last 23 for these two teams combined. In terms of what the Raps can do on defense, box out. Over their last 3 games, the Hornets are averaging about 49 rebounds per game, and that's number 1 in the league. Rebounding and boxing out is going to be essential for the Raps. In terms of what they can do on offense, points off turnovers. Over their last 3 games, the Raps are number 2 in points off turnovers. And the Hornets, they like to assist. They like to pass the ball a lot to each other. So that provides a very good opportunity for the Raptors to force turnovers. Now that's it for me, but make sure you check the website for the game day preview. It's already been posted. On top of that, the quick react will be up. The wrap-up will go live right after the show. Nothing but positives will also be posted, and then tomorrow you can catch the game day recap. Now that's it for me, but make sure you hit subscribe down below. Subscribe to our Raptors Public YouTube channel. We have great content all across the board from everybody. And I'll catch you tomorrow on the lineup when the Raps take on the Bulls. Peace!